First at 4, video just released of 6 men attacking former NHL player Paul Bissonnette outside of a Houston's restaurant in Scottsdale.
Yeah, you can see some of them holding him down and others are hitting him, kicking him. Eventually, he is able to get away and he runs off.
Thanks for joining us at 4. Some of those men involved are facing serious charges in the attack that happened outside that Houston's in Scottsdale.
And some in that group are suspected of beating a young man at a country club in Phoenix only an hour before, back on November 24th. Fox 10's Ellen McNamara joins us in studio now with the new video. Ellen.
And guys, right when that attack happened, we formally asked Scottsdale Police for that video. There was a lot to go through, both inside and outside the restaurants. Now, before we get outside the restaurant, you just saw a small portion of that video. It's pretty clear. We're going to start inside the restaurant, and that is where it all began. A group of guys towards the back of the bar are all standing, and according to former NHL player Paul Bissonnette, the 6 drunk men were harassing the restaurant staff, so he walks over to talk with the group. You can see the tall figure walk towards them. Then all hell breaks out, shoving and punching. The group starts moving towards the front of the restaurant, and from looking at the video, the place is packed. Another camera angle inside the restaurant is from the front door. You'll see the fight in the top left of your screen. Then a man with a baby carrier runs out with his baby, and a woman with a diaper bag isn't far behind to protect the child. There's a skip in the video, but you'll see who police have identified as Bissonnette, backing up with his hand up in a defensive position towards a guy who Scottsdale Police have identified as Danny Bradley, the man in the green shirt. He was first facing a misdemeanor charge for this attack, but that case has been dropped, and the Maricopa County Attorney's Office is now reviewing his case and a few other ones to see if a felony is more appropriate. He's also accused of attacking another young man in Phoenix. Finally, the video outside the restaurant and the city camera set up at Scottsdale Road and McDonald is clear. A few men are wailing on him, while a few are holding him down. They look like a pack of wild animals attacking him. Bissonnette runs off, and the men start to scatter. Bissonnette spoke about the attack on his podcast only a couple of days after getting jumped.
I ate 3 kicks, 1 in the neck, 2 in the head, was able to get up, and now at this point I have no shoes on. I got my pants, no shirt, and I finally am able to run in the CVS, and then they didn't come in the CVS, and thankfully the cops were called right away.
What's fascinating, too, is that whoever was operating and watching from that city camera that was at Scottsdale and McDonald, they kept following the guys involved. So once police were called, they knew exactly where those guys were. They knew that some of them even had crossed Scottsdale Road and gone to a hotel. One guy stuck around, and he was quickly detained by police. We're going to put all this video up on our website at fox10phoenix.com if you want to look at those different angles, along with some of the past stories about the attack that we've already done. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, I think we were hoping we'd see Bissonnette land some punches on these guys. Actually, it looks like he was in a defensive posture for much of this.
6-on-1, that's tough.
6-on-1. He definitely got some on inside the restaurant, but yeah. I mean, you can see though that they were the aggressors, and police even mentioned in the police report that the guy in the green shirt was the main aggressor. So I mean, he was just defending himself. Yeah. According to police, and obviously the police report states that too.
Okay.
Wow.
Ellen, interesting. Thank you.